My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Havoc. And this is Gareth Evans' big return to movies, and it's such a letdown. So, like, Gareth Evans looked so promising a decade ago. Like in 2012, he had The Raid Redemption, which is one of the greatest action movies ever made. In 2013, VHS 2 came out, and he directed the segment Safe Haven. And still to this day, that is the best segment of that franchise. And then in 2014, he had The Raid 2, which is one of the best action sequels ever made. Like 2012, 2013, 2014, just fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Like, he seemed so promising, and ever since he directed Apostle, which was a fine movie but nothing special, and this movie, which was stuck in production hell for the longest time, but now it's out and it's definitely not worth the wait. So let's begin by talking about the cast. And I love Tom Hardy. I think he's great in the Venom trilogy. I think he's great in Locke, in The Revenant, in The Dark Knight Rises. But here, I thought he was fine. He carried the movie well enough. It's just one of his weaker, more forgettable performances. He doesn't have enough to do, and everybody else is just flat, mediocre, forgettable. Like Jesse Lee doesn't stand out. Timothy Oliphant, great actor, blah performance. Forrest Whitaker is very forgettable here. Justin Cornwell, meh. Quilleen Supervita, meh. Even Luis Guzman, who I love in IMDb, does a blah job here. So the cast is nothing special, but you are watching this movie for one reason. So how is the action? I was surprised by how little action was actually in this movie. Like, it took 55 minutes for any real action to take place, and the first scene is fine. Nothing special. The second scene in the cabin in the woods is terrific. That is the best moment of this movie. I love how excessive it is. I love how bloody it is, and I thought it was really well put together. And then the final action is fine. So it's really not worth watching this movie for the action. There's just not enough of it, and it's not as good as it needed to be. And at the end of the day, this movie is just so generic and bland. It's a plot you've seen hundreds of times before, and it's not done well here. It's never really engaging. I found the characters to be very uninteresting, and I thought the movie had bad pacing. I see on Rotten Tomatoes it has a 68% from the critics and a 63% from the audience, and that seems far too kind. If this movie wasn't directed by Gareth Evans, nobody, and I mean nobody, would be talking about it. It's going to be completely forgotten about in a week, and it's a giant letdown. So, 1, terrific 10 to 15 minute scene, but the rest of the movie just disappoints. Like, if you're an action movie, you have to know that people are there for the action. I promise you, your plot is never as good as you think it is, and I wish this movie got that memo. Bland, generic, forgettable. I'll never watch this movie again, so I'm giving Havoc a 3 out of 10. Okay, Havoc, have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin, out.